Hello, this is Perez Eckles, author of #1 best-selling Simply Salsa, and also author of the Bible study and devotional collection you're about to read titled, Hola, Happiness. Let me tell you a story about a friend of mine. She had gone shopping one late afternoon with some friends and then had a bite to eat. She was heading home and she was driving her son's car because hers was in the shop. And as she was getting close to home, she noticed she wasn't empty. So she decided, we're close enough to home, she'd be able to make it. But she was wrong. She ran out of gas and pulled over to the side of the road. So she thought she'd just grab her cell and call her hubby, who was watching TV at home. She grabbed her purse, looked in it. The cell phone was not where it usually is. She emptied her purse, looked underneath the seat and the shopping bags in the trunk. There was no cell phone. It was getting close to getting dark, so she decided to go ahead and walk home. She figured she'd make it. She wasn't that far. But she was wearing high heels, and that walk on that gravel and dirt road was kind of difficult. Some of the areas were wooded, so it was a little scary. So she did walk the 2 miles home. When she got home, she was exhausted. She was frustrated and her feet were killing her. So she got in, kicked off her heels, and took off her blazer. And before she put it in the pile to where she kept her close to take to the dry cleaner, she reached in her pockets to make sure they were empty. And as she did that, she found in one of her pockets was her cell phone. In life, we do the same thing. We're going down the road and unexpectedly we run out of hope, we run out of faith, sometimes we run out of joy and happiness, and we wonder what happened. So we look for it in the trunk of our heart, we look in the bags of wisdom and knowledge that we kept, but we can't find the answer. It's nowhere to be found. And we end up walking on the road of anguish, sometimes sadness and gloom, until we realize that God's word was with us the whole time. His word, His love, and His instructions that would guide us at that very moment when we run out of everything that we thought we had. I hope if you decide to go through this study in these devotionals by yourself or with a group of ladies in your church or neighbors, or perhaps you do it on your own just as a reflection, I hope that this Bible study and devotional collection called Hola, Happiness will show you how the circumstance that you're facing can bring back that joy and confidence by reading His Word. In it, you'll find some of the episodes I read about, how I lost my sight completely, how I lost my son, but also how God brought triumph in the midst of tragedy. But no matter how you choose to study this, to ponder and reflect, I hope that you'll find that life is not about what we cannot do because of circumstances out of our control, but success, happiness, and joy comes when we recognize what we can do with what God has given us. And right now, God has given you the opportunity, the wisdom, the knowledge to be able to read His Word, to receive it, to ponder upon it, and apply it in your life. My prayer is that when you finish going through Hola, Happiness, you look at the reflection in the mirror and you see someone different, and you can truly, truly say Hola to happiness, to joy, and to confidence.